Hello everyone, my name is The Green Gamer, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Wait, hang on. There we go. Okay, I had to start the timer. So, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I am going to hold off on the girl voices, or extreme girl voices, because my throat hurts crazily. So, sorry if I get really close to the microphone. Just it hurts. Let's show Yuri next. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional! Like my breath. Sorry. What was that? Did I say something out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. What, uglyify yourself? You kinda hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. I am right, because I'm always right. Because I'm the Green Gamer. I'm the one that is right. Yeah. Sorry, my throat still hurts. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? I've written a few books in my life. I've written, I don't know, 5, maybe like 6. 25. Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Well, that's a huge compliment for coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh? Yuri stares blankly at me, then looks up my poem again. Oh, she's very unsure, because she likes me, and I like her, because we're friends, and friends just compliment each other all the time. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. She starts ripping up the paper, breaking it down. No more reading. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. There are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. How do you know this? I'm trying to fix my chair. Make myself feel more comfortable. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And you've been through a lot. And having been through that myself, I've learned to keep up speaking on them. I didn't screw up there. That was just Yuri. And I think the most notable thing that I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. I don't know that word. Repeat. Por favor. In other words, they tend to keep their writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. So they like hydraulic press it together. Squeeze. That was too loud. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Okay. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. So she's okay. Let me get a grasp on Yuri. She's the writing girl inside the group, inside the literature club, and when she reads or writes, she gets very into it, and she doesn't notice that she's being as talkative and speaks rapidly, quickly. I understand now. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. From past experience of myself, of having to write plentiful of poems for my language arts teachers, they are quite difficult, because you have to rhyme with everything. Squirt, Bert, fly by, because. See, all of them rhyme. Okay, so just, yeah. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and by learning an example and trying new things. Like, explain please. She didn't explain. I'm sad now. I'm really sad. I also hope that everything else in the club is giving you a valuable feedback. And I'm just staring here blankly at her while she's talking. I'm not speaking at all. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. I'm gonna change the narrator voice to that, because I like the sass instead of that voice.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. She's truly capturing my attention. As if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. Ha ha ha! You have tickled my funny bone. Ha! After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the rest of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm. I breathe or bathe? I bathe, calm. Breathing air is the present, but the living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Is there anything... Question. How do you flicker back to a street lamp? Do you turn off and on? Do you literally turn off and then back on? Amazing. And blue-green hue of the future. I don't know what blue-green hue of the future is, but that's okay. ... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Girl, you should see my handwriting. My handwriting is terrible. I'm trying to actually fix it.
What?
I mean, I could read it, but I don't really cursive.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Oh, you took a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read it very script often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Thanks. Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it's very descriptive.
It wasn't too short? Usually you write longer poems.
You know what else?
About poems that I know? That usually they rhyme. I don't remember that one being rhymed.
Not at all.
I'm really glad that you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's the first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something that's easy to digest, I suppose. And
aren't you into ghost theory?
uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Steve. Oh, whoa. Bleh. Return. Okay. Actually, the ghost isn't a bad story at all, Steve. I think I said that one wrong.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, it was supposed to give you a glance over at it all. But remember, that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences while they work. So while you work, they usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. What's the time today? Oh yeah, picture o'clock. It's literature club, not artwork club, ma'am. Well, I mean, I guess literature is another way of expressing yourself as well as a painting should. And paintings can be a multimedia kind of thing. I mean, just look at Mona Lisa. Things like that are different and more extreme because they're telling a story. Alright, back to the actual game. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolized comparatively to the ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul I'm putting it that way. Well, I mean, I know a lot about ghosts. I probably know a little too much about ghosts. but I know that they linger around because they haven't left off on what the things that you're supposed to do.
I haven't even thought about it like that.
That's impressive. Just like your face. Because you're beautiful. As I said out loud, I'm sorry, I had like 20 beers this morning. Eh. Just nothing really. Yours was impressive too. Nah, fam. I'm terrible.
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so?
Oops.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna do my best for you, Steve. People like to say a lot in this movie. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, please. Hello, little short girl with pink hair and a bow tie. In her hair. ... question mark? ...
Well,
it was supposed to be what I expected for someone like you.
that's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said anything was bad. It's just I didn't invoke on any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked? Yes. Smack me in the face. Get me knocked out. Let me tell the principal that you knocked me out. Let me get you expelled. So then you no longer have to see me. Or I no longer have to see you. That is my plan. Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I will show you mine. It's not that like you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. What? So, monkeys can climb, duh. Crickets can leap, duh. Horses can race, not necessarily, but okay. Owls can seek and hide and seek, or just like look around. Cheetahs can run, duh. Eagles can fly, people can try. There's rhyme inside here. I'd call this a poem. I like it. It's more like a limerick. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. Oh gosh. Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so convinced?
Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks I write alphabets sophisticated and stiff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point to it. It isn't the...
But it isn't the poems. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Yes.
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like to read it easy, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everything around you to do great things is exactly deteriorating. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about writing simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. And like I like setting up for a rhyme and but then like fall flat on purpose. It like helped bring out the feeling of like last time.
So you did. And I didn't understand a single thing you said. Repeat that.
I guess I went more on than I realized. Like how I went over time. Okay. Well, it's been 14 minutes. I'm trying to short down my videos a little bit more. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Green Gamer playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you all next time. Green Gamer, over and out. Love you all. Bye-bye now!